Ever wondered how the United States came to be the nation it is today? A compelling question, isn't it? This land, this dream, this melting pot of cultures and ideas. How did it all start? What series of events led to the birth of this nation, known globally as the land of the free and home of the brave? Intrigued? Well, you should be. Hold on to that thought as we embark on a journey through time to unveil the formation of the United States. The story of the United States begins in the early 17th century, with the arrival of English settlers on the shores of what would become Virginia. This was a momentous event, marking the start of a new chapter in human history. These English settlers, who were in search of a better life, established the first permanent English colony, Jamestown, in 1607. The early years were challenging, with the settlers grappling with unfamiliar terrain, harsh weather, and conflicts with indigenous peoples. But they persevered, driven by their dreams of freedom and prosperity. Over time, they established 13 colonies along the Atlantic coast, each with its own unique character and way of life. The signing of the Mayflower Compact in 1620 was a significant milestone. It marked the first instance of self-governance in the New World, setting a precedent for the democratic principles that would later shape the nation. As the colonies grew, so did their sense of identity and unity. This was further fueled by the First Great Awakening, a religious revival in the mid-18th century that swept across the colonies, fostering a spirit of independence and a shared belief in the rights of individuals. However, discontent was brewing. The colonists, feeling increasingly oppressed by British rule, began to resist. One such act of defiance was the Boston Tea Party in 1773, when colonists dumped hundreds of chests of British tea into the Boston harbor in protest against unfair taxation. This bold act of rebellion was a clear message to the British Crown: the American spirit could not be quelled. The colonists' fight for independence from British rule marked the first major turning point in the formation of the United States. It was a testament to the resilience, courage, and unwavering belief in freedom that defined these early Americans. Their legacy continues to shape the nation we know today, reminding us of the power of unity and the enduring quest for liberty. In the aftermath of the Revolution, the United States emerged as a new, independent nation. The seeds of independence had been sown, and it was now time for them to take root. This was no small task. The creation of a new nation required a blueprint, a guiding document that would lay the foundation for the United States. This led to the drafting of the Declaration of Independence. A powerful document, it was a proclamation to the world that the 13 colonies were no longer under British rule. They were now free, sovereign states. But freedom was only the first step. The new nation needed a robust structure, a constitution that would form the backbone of its governance. This led to the creation of the United States Constitution. It was a revolutionary document, one that sought to balance power between the states and the federal government, and amongst the three branches of the federal government: the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. The role of the Founding Fathers cannot be overstated. These were men of vision and courage, who dared to dream of a free and democratic nation. Their wisdom and foresight are evident in the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. They enshrined the fundamental rights and freedoms of the citizens, protecting them from the excesses of government power. And then came the first president, George Washington. His presidency was a precedent-setting one. He established traditions like the 2-term limit for presidents, which was later enshrined in the Constitution. His leadership, integrity, and commitment to the new nation set a high standard for all future presidents. The birth of a nation is a complex and challenging process. It requires courage, vision, and an unwavering commitment to democratic values. The United States, born out of a desire for freedom and self-governance, is a testament to these ideals. With the establishment of its foundational documents and institutions, the United States began its journey as a fledgling democracy. So, from a group of English colonies to an independent nation, the United States has a rich and complex history. We've traced the path from the first settlers braving the unknown, to the revolutionary spirit that birthed a new nation. We've seen the formation of a government, a constitution, a vision of freedom and equality that still resonates today. The story of the United States is a testament to the power of ideas, resilience, and the pursuit of freedom. It's a story that continues to unfold, shaping the world as we know it. As